So this is outside my apartment right now. I don't even know what time it is. I'd have to go look. It's probably, I don't even know, 10 or 11, something like that. So, looks like a march. I'm gonna record for a minute because I'm curious to see how big the crowd actually is. I think they're saying something like no Trump, no Nixon, no Ronald Reagan, or something like that. Someone's got a fucking, what, I don't even know, conch shell? I don't know what that was, but, well, I'm glad that they're out here and it doesn't look like any cops are like chasing them down, so that's a relief. Well, I'm sure later on it'll be like that though, pretty much every night. I hear flashbangs and stuff, and it's just gotten so much more intense over the last like week even. I was out taking pictures earlier. Couldn't do it for very long because the heat and wearing a mask gave me a migraine, not surprisingly, but apparently that's cool because I can be in my apartment and still see what's happening. Usually, though, I will say that the marches, the protesting, it doesn't really come down where I live. It's usually up at the Justice Center these days. So I don't really worry about going out at night and stuff like that. But there was a bunch of stuff scheduled for today. And my sister was like, don't go outside tonight. She's like, I think stuff's going to be happening. And so I heeded her warning. And like I said, I had a migraine. So I stayed home tonight. Yeah. I just don't trust the federal officers. I don't trust the police right now. I don't want to be anywhere in the crossfire between them and everyone else. Which sounds selfish, but y'all know my issues, panic attacks and things like that. I just would not be able to handle it. Damn, there are a lot of people. It's a good thing Trump sent those troops in here to quell the protests and calm things down, much like throwing napalm on some freaking gasoline, idiot. But at the end of the day, like, good, because the protests were kind of calming down and it was looking like it was going to be another one of those things where there's like a mass shooting or something and everyone's really upset for a few days and then everyone forgets. So yeah, he kind of was like, he started at part two. Good job, Trump. Sorry. It's just, yeah, this is impressive. Wow. Although I'm kind of wondering, I'm like, are the cars protesters who just decided to be in their cars? Or are these just confused drivers? I don't think they're confused drivers. There's, with the quarantine, not this many cars just driving by my apartment. Also, they're all honking in time to the chant. So that's kind of fun. I'm gonna sit up because this is hurting my neck. I kind of love that the cars are like in time. That's great. That was good planning. Apparently there was two different protests earlier today for grandparents. One was for grannies, and they encouraged them to show up wearing aprons. And then the next one was grandparents. And then I'm assuming tonight probably we'll have the wall of moms again. So interesting. It looks like that's about it. So, all right, I'll go ahead and finish recording now. Just a random moment in 2020, the year when everything went crazy. All right.